It is a very, very blistering hot Saturday afternoon. I apologize if there is some wind. I'm in the middle of the desert here. I just got done doing some training. Make sure to go to my Rumble account, absolutely free. We're going to talk about security. We're going to talk about things you can do. We're going to talk about certain preparations, tools, maintenance of those tools, training, and things like that. I'm hoping to have a video up over there today, tomorrow, or Monday. So just check in the next couple of days over on Rumble, Jeremiah Babe. Check it out. Hopefully I'll have something over there. It won't be anything exciting at the moment, but we're going to start putting some things over there so that we can all work on our security and our training and our preparation. So without further ado, I want to talk about a few things while I'm here at the training center. Just got wrapped up and just did some real simple things. But when I got here, it was 105. I'm exhausted. It's about 115 right now. So I don't advise that you even be out in conditions like this. I live out here. I've trained in it many times. I'm used to it, but it does really take a toll on you, and you have to really be careful when you're in places like this. So be cautious if you're training in hot weather conditions like this. But let's talk about some other very hot conditions, and that is this collapsing economy. I was reading an article last night on MarketWatch, and it's titled, "Prepare Yourself, the U.S. housing market is at the beginning stages of the most significant contraction in activity since 2006. You can go to MarketWatch and read that article. But just talking to people in the real estate business, talking to brokers in Southern California that are personal friends of mine, and what they are seeing right now is a telltale sign that this bubble is getting ready to burst. And right now, the air is coming out of it very, very slowly, but you're going to see something at some point prick this bubble, and you're going to watch this bubble, the housing bubble, the derivative bubble, the bond bubble, the stock bubble, you name it. They're all going to go, and it's just going to take one to pop, and they're all going to go. And I feel that first bubble that's going to pop is probably going to be real estate. Here's an article in CNBC. Americans owe $22 billion in late utility bills as energy prices spike 34%. Here's where you can find help. Remember, when people start racking up late bills, when they become delinquent on their electricity bill, their gas bill, the credit card bill, whatever, this is going to start affecting their credit. And these people are going to have destroyed credit, a destroyed job, a destroyed savings. What are they going to do when it really gets bad? Enjoy the good times right now, ladies and gentlemen. These are the good times. We'll look back and wish that gas was only $5, $6, or $7 a gallon. We'll look back and wish that there are only certain shortages at the store. We'll look back and wish that food prices weren't up 20, 30, 40%. This is how bad I think it's going to get. If you're in this predicament right now, behind on your utility bills, call the utility company, see if they recommend any assistance programs. Call the utility company, see if they can help, see if they can put you on a payment program. And this does scare me, because here we go with more payments. Buy now, pay later. The more bills that people are racking up and the more payments that they're acquiring, you know as well as I do, most of these people are never going to make this debt whole again. They're going to get deeper into debt. They're going to have more bills, more payments, and more trouble. So do what you can. Perfect time to acquire side hustles, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect time to downsize if you have to get a roommate, if you have to move back in with the folks, if you got to move back in with your kids, if you got to move back in with your parents, you got to move in with friends, you got to move in with somebody at the church. You got to do right now what you have to do in order to survive. It is about survival mode, surviving this economy right now. This is getting bad. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till you get evicted. Make these moves right now. Get a step ahead of what is happening. Here's another bellwether, in my opinion, to the real estate market, to the economy. Luxury home sales plunge 18% amid interest rate shock. This on the hedge. Again, another canary in the coal mine. It's the latest sign of this latest cooling demand in housing. Luxury homes tumbled 17.8% during the 3 months ending April 30th. And if you're beginning to see trouble in the luxury market, I guarantee you, I promise you, you're going to see big trouble in that $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 range. The luxury market is cooling as soaring interest rates, a tepid stock market, and economic uncertainty put a damper on demand. For a luxury buyer, a higher mortgage rate can mean a monthly housing bill that's thousands of dollars more expensive. This now is beginning to hurt people in the luxury market. And it's going to begin to hurt the luxury retailers too. Everybody is going to begin to cut back. Pull the qualified buyers to buy luxury properties, and you're going to find that that number is shrinking because many people have lost a lot of money in the crypto market. They've lost a lot of money in the retirements. They lost a lot of money in the stock market. So guess what? They're not buying a house right now. They're probably selling a house right now, a second home, a third home. CNBC, some economists predict the Fed will hike rates by as much as 75 basis points next week. Comment down below. What are your thoughts? People are telling me, believe this or not, that they're not even going to raise rates on Wednesday. Is that even humanly possible? I guarantee you, I promise you, we're getting a rate hike on Wednesday. All the naysayers, all the people that don't want it to happen, they think by saying it's not going to happen, it won't happen. It's going to happen. I'm sorry to talk reality to you. I'm sorry to live in the real world. I'm sorry to pull you out of your bubble. But you're going to see a rate hike on Wednesday. It will be at least 50 basis points, possibly more. I want to switch gears here for a minute. MarketWatch had an interesting article. This is how much or little is in the average 401k plan. This is frightening. Today, the median American 401k balance is $35,000. 40% have less than $20,000 in their 401k. I don't know how people think they're going to retire. When you look at the minuscule amount of money people have in their 401ks, and remember, you pull this out early, you're going to be severely taxed. But when you retire, what is $35,000 going to mean? What is $20,000 going to mean? This is frightening. And so many people, I think, are under the illusion that, you know, $40,000 and a couple bucks in the bank is going to be enough to ride off into the sunset. And we all know, at least most of you know, that these 401ks are being demolished right now. This average $35,000, it's going to go under $30,000 here shortly. These markets are really cracking, and they're going to take down money markets. They're going to take down 401ks. They're going to punish pensions. Everything in these markets is susceptible now to being absolutely hammered. And that includes your pension and your 401ks. Another article today in the Insider, the wealth of American households has declined for the first time since the health crisis began due to a $3 trillion stock market wipeout. U.S. household wealth fell $500 billion in the first quarter of 2022. U.S. wealth fell to $149.3 trillion. That's a $500 billion fall in net worth. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, most of this wealth is in housing. It's in real estate. Housing wealth, real estate wealth. And this is going to get annihilated. You're going to see household wealth absolutely be devastated. You're going to see the equity in the average person's home be vacuumed right out of those homes. And people are going to wake up and go, what just happened? What happened? How could this happen? I thought I couldn't lose money on a house. I thought real estate only went up. If you didn't live through 2008, you should study it. You should go back, watch some videos on YouTube, Google it, read about 2008, the financial crisis. It should have been much worse. This one will be much worse. Remember, we had 5 to 6% interest rates back then. I think debt was about $11 trillion. This is not Kansas any longer, ladies and gentlemen. We are not in Kansas. So again, I apologize if the wind is affecting the audio here. It's very, very windy. But as I close with you today on this very hot 115-degree day here in Palm Springs, California, scorching hot. Yeah, don't be out here doing stuff like this. It's not a good idea, but I'm done. I'm hydrating. Yes, I wore a hat today for all of you who are concerned. But as I leave you today, take the day, do something productive physically, financially, or spiritually. Thank God tonight for everything you have. Get out to the store today, buy some extra camp food, order some emergency food, buy some of this stuff, buy some medical gear, buy some bandages, Band-Aids, candles, batteries, flashlights, whatever you can think of, whatever you think you might need. Get out, do a little training if it's a little cooler in your area. But I feel blessed to be alive today. I feel blessed to be speaking with all of you. And thank you so much for all your prayers. So many people write me. They send me mail to the P.O. box. They're praying for me, and I'm praying for you. And I thank you. Look, I am no prophet. I am no angel. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'm not even a nice person, but certainly not perfect. But I am trying to be a better human being, trying to walk closer to God. I'm trying to prepare more and more for all this. I'm trying to sound the alarm, wake people up to get fiscally responsible for what is coming and what has begun. And that's what we can do. We are never going to be perfect. We are not angels. We are humans. But we can always make an effort to do a better job. We can always make an effort to feed somebody, to feed an animal, to make a donation to a charity, to an animal shelter, to go out, hand out some food, hand out some water to people who need it, support a good church, support people who need it, do the right thing, do the godly thing. Your churches have checked out, ladies and gentlemen. For the most part, probably 98% of the churches in America have sold out. They are now just corporations passing out the offering pan and not trying to ruffle your feathers or scare you or get you concerned with what's happening. They do not want to sound the alarm. What a travesty, what a sin they have committed by being deceitful, lying to their congregations, and not helping the people that need help. We can all do that. We can all go out and help somebody, give somebody a couple bucks, give somebody a little bit of food, a little bit of water. How about clothes you don't need? I plan on getting rid of some more clothes this summer and just continuing to give them to the homeless people. Hopefully we'll get Sid back out here soon, head out to some shelters or some homeless encampments, help some people out. And just really do something. Remember, when you do something good, you're going to get it back. Remember, God is going to bless you by helping and giving to others. So let's not be greedy. Let's not be selfish. Let's make sure that we're always out there helping people that need it. And more people are going to need help. And that also means keep sounding the alarm, keep talking to people, keep sharing these videos, keep educating yourself, keep being awake. But look, there's a lot of people that write me that were not awake a year ago or 6 months ago who now are awake, thanks to your comments down below. Not me, you guys, all of you, men and women. Those comments down below, people read them. People in my family read them. My very close friends read them. Very, very close people in my life read those comments. And people I don't even know read those comments. And they have really woken up a lot of people. You are a very, very prepared group, a very intelligent group, all walks of life. But there's one common denominator with everybody on this channel, and that is 98% of the people on this channel are extremely wise, intelligent, and awake, and can see what's happening. And I'm proud of every one of you. Again, thanks for the prayers. Have a great weekend. God bless.